Account takeovers, or as it's sometimes called, hacking, is, weirdly enough, the taking over of an account. It is estimated that crimes linked to account takeovers cost $16 billion every single year. So, if I'm looking to gain access and use an account, how do I do it? Well, there's data breaches, the wholesale leaking of information when a company is compromised. Whoops! Then there's phishing, where someone lures you into giving over key information which they use to get access to your account. Then SIM jacking is another. Fraudsters acquire a phone number through phishing, hacks, or sheer luck. They then call the operator and transfer ownership to a new SIM which they control. So it's like invasion of the body or SIM snatchers. There's also OG accounts set up by users. Remember that old Hotmail or Yahoo account that you had? Well, if a criminal gets access to a forgotten email, it would appear that it's you, an account back from the dead. Let's call them zombie accounts. Remember, these still have the information you set up at the time, so they could appear legitimate to people who you lost touch with or when connecting with other people from your network for the first time. Let's look at the scenario and ask some questions to learn more. Someone has got into your account. What do they do now? It's not like having access to someone's physical phone, where you can become a nuisance and make some long-distance calls or text their grandmother calling them a butthead. So, what kind of mayhem can they cause once they're in? The obvious first answer is direct fraud, using your details to pretend to be you for nefarious means, setting up accounts to run scams, bonus abusing, commerce scams, crypto purchasing, money laundering, you name it. If they can do a cybercrime hiding behind another person, i.e. you, then they will. What do they have to lose? Nothing. What do you have to lose? Reputation, credit scores, financial status. Quite a lot, actually. They can also use the account to do some more phishing, using the trust that the contacts of an account have through real-world interactions to lure in even more data. The information in the hacked account can be mined for the details within it. Just think of how many of your accounts contain things like addresses, bank details, etc. Data is now a valuable asset. And in the criminal world, it is a commodity to be traded. Someone taking over an account does not need to use it themselves. There's a profit in selling the account and its access details to somebody else. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds horrible. I don't want someone rummaging through my world, picking through my life, and using my details for illegal means. Who would, right? But what can you do about it? The first one is due diligence, being aware. Think of these criminals as digital pickpockets, looking to steal your purse, wallet, or bag. In the real world, you would make sure your bag is zipped up and that your precious items are in pockets far away from thieving little fingers. You make sure your wallet isn't in a back pocket that's easy to grab, and you try to be aware of your surroundings and who's nearby. Exactly the same philosophy online. Making sure passwords are not easily guessable, checking your privacy settings on accounts, and being careful with who you allow to follow you or who you reply to. So, by being aware, you can try to stop the fraudsters from eating your brains or, well, stealing your accounts.